In the coaches category for this year's Hall of Fame, Field Hockey Canada honors a leader who's excelled at all levels of the Canadian field hockey system.
It's quite an honor when I look at the other recipients to be in sort of the class of people who I've had the good fortune of working with. Yeah, it was a real honor and sort of unexpected.
Sacre was born in Toronto but grew up in Tsawwassen and found his way to field hockey out of pure coincidence with his childhood friends.
We were playing a lot of road hockey at the time, and my dad was from England, and the buddies that I was playing with road hockey, their dad was also from England. They saw a local advertisement in the paper for field hockey. So they said, well, you guys are playing road hockey, what do you think? You want to play? We go, what? Never heard of it. Never heard of it. So we said, okay, let's give it a go.
Sacre then joined the Falcons Field Hockey Club and has been hooked into the game ever since.
It was a fantastic experience. What I enjoyed about that was typically with soccer, we'd go to maybe Burnaby or New Westminster or whatever, but we went on a road trip to the island and I was hooked. And ever since then, I haven't looked back.
It was at the Falcons Field Hockey Club where Sacre was able to develop his game and realize his potential.
We also had at the time some national team players that were coming out to our training. And here are these guys, like one or, they all wearing the Canadian logo, and I was like 14. I was like, wow. And not only that, we would train together. And then as I started to get better, I go, I think I can kind of do this.
While playing for the Falcons, Sacre was also able to get a glimpse at what it was like to coach.
You were just expected to put back into the sport and back into the club. And so when you're a young 16-year-old, the culture of the club was you're going to coach. You coach the younger kids below you.
2 years later, at just 18 years old, Sacre was a part of the inaugural U21 national team. Sacre was a part of an impressive group of young players who were eventually called up to the national team. The confidence of players like Sacre helped the team finally get over the hump and win Canada its first field hockey gold medal at the Pan American Games.
There's just no way we were going to lose that game. There was just absolute, I don't know how, why, or what. I mean, the skills and all that. But I just remember it wasn't going to happen on that one day.
Sacre then capped off his playing career winning another gold medal at the 1987 Pan American Games before transitioning into coaching.
I had the opportunity to be the provincial head coach of the BC team. Well, the BC team was basically the national team. So here I was in a head coaching position, although it was under Field Hockey BC, coaching national team players. And that was a great experience. And that really gave me the confidence to say, yeah, this is something that I want to pursue.
His work with Field Hockey BC led him to get recommended as the Canadian development coach. He then leveraged that position into a U21 head coaching role and assistant coaching role on the senior team. During his time with Field Hockey Canada, he walked away with a gold medal at the 1999 Pan American Games and appearances in the World Cup and Junior Pan Ams.
I think having come through the Canadian system, right from not even knowing how to play right through, I had a very good understanding on all the issues that were going on in Ontario, all the issues going on in Vancouver, all the different cultures, the different styles of play. So I had a very good grasp of what I think was success looked like. I think it was a fantastic feeling knowing that you put in all the work, the hours and the sacrifices for the athletes, and when you finally get that kind of success, it's a very gratifying feeling.
After his time with the national team, Sacre returned to coaching at the provincial level, working with Field Hockey BC. He also coached at the club level for teams like the Surrey Sharks and the Mariloma Women's Field Hockey Club.
I've worked with, I don't know how many athletes, 200-300. And, it's more than just what's going on the pitch. It's how we've helped them off the pitch as well.
Sacre continues to stay involved in coaching at the grassroots level because of the like-minded people he gets to work with.
I think why I stay with it and why I continue to still do it is because I enjoy really working with motivated people that want to have success, but they also want to enjoy the environment. And being in that environment, I really enjoy it. It's fun, it's hard work, which is part of it. So it's really sort of the culture. And if you can help mold the culture and you're working with individual and being part of a team, it's a fantastic feeling.
When looking back on his career, Sacre hopes he left a legacy full of passion and dedication to the game.
Yeah, I think I'd like to be remembered as a hardworking coach that has creativity, willing to listen, fair. I've been told I'm a nice guy. So I think just organized, passionate, enjoy the game, and I'm still doing it. I mean, that for me is what I'm also surprised, that I'm still that passionate, and being competitive is the biggest thing for me. I still have that passion. I've been very fortunate. Without my family's support, my wife and my 2 daughters, none of this could have happened. My name is John Sacre, and I'm an inductee into the Canadian Field Hockey Hall of Fame.